My name is Jennifer Hatch, and this is my informative speech. Today we're going to be talking about the nose-free SnotSucker. I have my 5 willing participants here with me in the conference room. Thank you. Babies breathe through their nose, and if they have a congested, clogged up nose, it's going to make it a very hard day for baby. And this can also affect them during their feeding, since they do breathe through their nose. So doctors will recommend that you use a nasal aspirator to help clean all that mucus out of their nose to make life a little bit easier. Today we're going to talk about the nose-free, but I wanted to give you a little bit of brief history on the 2 other aspirators that are out in the market to help you better understand. First, we're going to talk about the bulb syringe aspirator. These were what have been around for years and years and years. Press it, air comes in, snot comes out. The issue with these is that there's very, very, very limited suction. Once you press it one time, all you're going to get is whatever that you pull out. These are highly susceptible to mold, which people may not really understand. They're very hard to clean. So the aspirator people are like, how do I make something a little bit easier to clean for mom and dad? Enter the battery-powered aspirator. These guys actually have a chamber that the snot will come down into. Sounds very gross, but whenever you have a screaming, crying baby, this will be a lifesaver. These have also been known to help calm the baby due to the humming and vibration. They are easier to use, but another issue with these is that the suction is not as strong. So how do we get a quicker solution? How do I make it to where I can get this out of my baby a lot faster? A Swedish doctor has come up with that solution. This is the nose-free SnotSucker. Believe it or not, this is a parent's go-to now versus the actual bulb syringe. And this may sound really gross, but when you have a crying, screaming baby, you will be willing to do anything and everything to help them out. This will actually go into the baby's nose. This goes into mom's mouth, and you suck it out. The filter is actually what helps catch everything.
So, not to interrupt, but how do you clean the filter and all that? Because that sounds really, really gross.
It can be really, really gross, and thankfully the people at Nose Frida have created this awesome video to help demonstrate how the filter works and how the whole entire process works.
Your baby is adorable, but their snot is not. While they can blow snot bubbles, they can't blow their own nose until they're toddling towards potty training. Oh, and did we mention, babies don't breathe from their mouth for the first few months. So stuffed nose equals major frustration. It's up to you to keep their nose clean and clear. But it's not easy with that outdated bulb syringe. They're invasive, but worse, they're near impossible to clean. So they're grimy, slimy, and downright disgusting inside. Invented by a Swedish pediatric ear, nose, and throat doctor, Nose Frida, the SnotSucker is smart, safe, and hygienic snot sucking. First, soften those stubborn boogies with a natural saline mist. Then, simply place the tube to form a seal with the outside of baby's nose and suck away the snot. The sight of success is divine. Breathe easy. We know what you're thinking. Nose Frida's hygiene filter keeps the gross stuff out of your mouth and is clinically proven to prevent bacterial germs from traveling anywhere. Now, toss the filter and clean the boogies out with soap and water. Snap the pieces firmly back together. Listen for the click. And you're ready for your next snot-sucking Call of Duty. No, not that call. We have another tool for that. You will do grosser things as a parent. So when they're stocked up, it's time to cock up and suck the snot up with Nose Frida. Oh, and don't forget these. Stuffy nose? You got this. Frida baby, the fuss stops here. Your baby is adorable.
Parents suck. And they do suck with the Nose Frida. This is guaranteed to help make it a little bit easier for your baby, help keep them a little bit calmer, and help get that mucus out as fast as possible. Do you have any questions?
What about the cost comparison? How does this one compare to the other 2?
So based on Walmart cost, today, this is like their opening price point. It's $1.97, which is what pretty much the go-to is. These are also given out free by a lot of hospitals whenever you have a baby. The battery-powered operator one is $19.97, so it's a little bit higher. But the Nose Frida comes in at $15.24 today at Walmart. So it's a big step up from the bulb, but it's not as expensive as you would think based off of it being invented in Sweden and being imported. Because it turns out that having snot sucked from your nose is not the most pleasant of experiences, especially for baby, when using a nasal aspirator, try to think of the greater good. A moment of discomfort is much better for your baby than going a full day with a congested nose. So the next time that your baby has a blocked nose, reach for an aspirator that is quick and has some effective relief, like the NoseFrida nasal aspirator. Thank you.